Hey guys, welcome back, finally. I know I'm 4 days late getting to this, but I've been kind of sidetracked. If you're wondering what this is an IV port. I had a tonsillar abscess that was lanced yesterday, and since then I've had to have intravenous antibiotic treatments every 8 hours. And that goes on until I think sometime tomorrow morning. Good news is I'm feeling a lot better. My voice is back for the most part. There's still a little bit of soreness, but it's clearing up pretty well. Hopefully, if nothing else happens, I should be over it pretty soon. But finally get to review the latest episode of The Mandalorian, Episode 7, The Reckoning. Oh my goodness, this is definitely the most unexpected, possibly the saddest and most disturbing episode of The Mandalorian yet. I did not see any of this coming, especially the end, and the first time I saw it, I've seen this multiple times, the first time I saw it, I couldn't process what I'd seen because I was so shocked. Favorite character in this episode? It's a toss-up between Cara Dune and Kuiil, although in the end I probably have to pick Kuiil. Well, Cara Dune she's got a lot of skills. Apparently she's had a little bit of medical training. She's obviously a really good fighter. I know she's naturally suspicious, and she's very, very smart. And it's also good to see her back with the Mandalorian again. Kuiil has got an unbelievable level of compassion and consideration for even droids. I mean, reprogramming the IG-11 droid and being patient enough to basically help him relearn everything after basically the droid version of a stroke, that is some serious, serious patience and dedication. And I don't think we've ever seen that from a character in Star Wars, much less what's probably known as a side character. My favorite parts were when Cara Dune and the Mandalorian meet up again, when the child tries to take over and fly the ship. Like, oh man, that's why you don't leave a toddler alone with like anything, that they will get their hands on it, especially a Force-sensitive toddler. Yikes. And of course, when the child uses the Force to heal the guild leader. That's the actual first time we've ever seen Force healing in anything Star Wars. We've seen it in novels in the past, and we've sort of heard about it and read about it, but that's the first time we've ever actually seen it in use. And I kind of had the suspicion that he had that power when he was trying to help the Mandalorian a few episodes back, but actually seeing it, that's pretty gratifying and really interesting. My favorite line in this one was the ironic line uttered by the guild leader right before the, what I'm going to call the pterodactyl attack on the camp. Nothing could go wrong. Yeah, that's why you never say that, because the minute you say nothing could go wrong, everything goes to Mustafar. Scoring this episode, I give the cinematography a 9. It was very good. The costumes are back up to a 10. They're all really good. Any one of those costumes I would be very excited to see a cosplayer tackle. The music was a 7. It was very good. Character score, because it had both Kuiil and Cara Dune, and of course the Mandalorian and the child, characters were a 9. I mean, it had menacing bad guys, some heroic people you wanted to cheer for, and of course the cute little kid, and the sort of quirky but good-hearted sidekick. Very, very good. And the script was an 8. It's been one of the best so far. So that gives The Reckoning a total score of 8.6 out of 10, and I believe that's the highest score I've given any episode so far. Now for the questions at the end of this episode. Force healing. How well was it known among the Jedi? And was it a learned skill or something a child picked up on his own? Because doing the math, he's 50 years old, and since that species ages very slowly, apparently, Was he actually one of the last Jedi younglings to receive any training at all? It kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? And of course, the second and most important question, what's going to happen to the child? I can't get too loud because my throat's still a little bit sore. But what's going to happen to him? He was captured by the Empire again. And Cara Dune and the Mando, they're totally pinned down. How in the heck are they going to get out of this one? That's what I want to know. Because apparently there's been approval for a second season, so that means at least the Mandalorian survives, but don't tell me anything happens to that kid. Please, I am begging you, don't let anything happen to that kid. Come on, Dave Filoni, have a heart. Or Deborah Chow, or whoever's directing the next one. But yeah, I definitely can't wait to see the season finale in episode 8. I swear, if it's another cliffhanger, I'm gonna lose my mind, wondering what's happening to these characters. So that's all for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more Star Wars content or just keep up with the Clumsy Jedi channel, go ahead and click that little subscription button down below. If you want to, check out the links in the description box. Question of the day. How did you feel about this episode? Go ahead and post a comment below.